is at the centroid. Rule number 3 is the analysis will be carried out from y variable max. Okay, and then rule number 4, which we just state, which I want to highlight the first moment of area region. So I'm going to just copy this. Okay. Right, where the first moment of area cannot intersect the what? Cannot cross or intersect the centroid. Okay, so we're going to apply these 4 rules. Okay, we're going to apply these 4 rules. So now where it gets confusing is this. Okay, so you focus on what? Okay, you focus on Vy. Okay, focus. Okay, so this one Vy is from the top, right? You take there. So you're going to so let's say you don't apply any of rules. So Vy is coming from the bottom, right? The area I'm going to analyze. Hey, wait. The area I'm going to analyze is right. So this is I'm going to give scenarios now. Okay. So because Vy is below, right? And then my point alpha is here, right? So this is where I'm going to analyze this region. Now, question for you all. Which rule did we break? Anyone? Okay, so V and I are concerned. Datum is the central is correct. Analysis will start from the y variable. So you look at this. Okay, so y variable max here. So this is where you have your y max, right? And on top of here, this is also your what? Y max, right? Then rule number 4. First moment of area cannot cross or intersect the centroid. So for this analysis over here, we break what? We break rule number 4. So this is what? So this is, I will highlight this. This is incorrect. Right? So it's not based on where the force starts from. That's where it gets confused. Without these rules, okay, it's going to be good. We're good to go. We're going to start from where the force is from, starts from. No. Okay? It broke the rule. Rule number 4 is broken because what? The shaded area. Why this is broken? Because the shaded area, right, crossover or crosses the what? The centroid. So this is wrong. Okay, so some of you, okay, if this is wrong, then where is correct? So the other possibility is, okay, so if I'll take the same situation, okay, again, the same thing. Again, Vy is from below, right? And then the point of interest is over here, is alpha, right? Then you say, okay, I'm going to do the analysis over here. Right? So we look at the rules now. Okay, we look at the rules now. Rule number 1 is good. Okay, rule number 1 is always good. V over I are constant. There is no. Then rule number 2, datum is a centroid. Yep, I took my datum at point Z is to my centroid. Analysis will be carried out from Y variable onwards. So this is the what? Analysis direction. Right? So, but when you shade the area, are you starting from Y max? Are you starting from Y max when you shade the area like that? The answer is no. You are not going through Y max yet. So again, this is you break rule number 3. Okay, you broke rule number 3, which states that what analysis will carry out. So did not start when y variable is at its maximum. Right? You did not start from there. Okay, no doubt you did not break rule number 4. My area of interest did not cross the what? Did not cross the centroid. Yeah, right. But you did not start from y variable maximum. And then the final one, which is you comply to every rules. Okay, we comply to every rules. Right? So now you have it over here. You have your Vy, right? You look at your Vy over there. Then you are, so this is the point of interest, which is your point alpha. So the interest that you're going to link is this area. Now you obey, right? You obey rules number 1, 2, 3, and 4. Right? So don't get the, so a lot of students, not just for this class, I also teach the same course in Faculty of Engineering for mechanical engineers. Without the rules, it is very, very confusing. Because we have the perception, we have the concept that if this is Vy, this is where the analysis is going to what? Start. No. For this case, no. Why? Because these 4 rules, they're going to apply. Okay? And I'll tell you this. If you now use these 4 rules and use these 4 rules for any work problem to find shear stress, your answer will always be correct. Okay? It is this analysis that's important that a lot of times even professors find so abstract to teach this course without these 4 rules. With these 4 rules, I can give you any structure now. I can give you any structure from any part of the textbook. You apply these rules, you solve every question. Okay, so that's why we took what? We took close to 2 hours to explain what is going on. Okay, now I will give you another abstract problem now. What will happen now? Okay, so now before I go on, I know I got overexcited. I understand that. Do you all understand now? Do you all see the concept now? Yes or no?
I see how the rules are applied, but I really didn't understand why rule 4 is important. Like why?
Yeah, why rule 4 is important? Because if you look at this scenario, which area are you going to take? The rules still say what? You're going to start from y max, yes or no? It's still starting from y max, but you cannot cross your what? You cannot cross the centroid.
Now that's the part that I don't understand.
Why you cannot cross the centroid, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so now, what is moment?
Moment is force times distance.
What type of distance?
From your
perpendicular distance, right? Okay. So
right.
When it crosses the centroid, right, the perpendicular distance is equal to 0.
Oh, okay.
There you go. You cannot take it when your area, right? When we take moment, it's forced by perpendicular distance, right? First moment of area is area multiplied by perpendicular distance from the centroid. If you cross over the centroid, like for this case, if you cross over the centroid, right, where is the perpendicular distance of the entire area? Because you already crossed the centroid. That is where the problem is. Okay? So okay. Once again, I'm telling you this, you can read the textbook front, back, front. You will never get all this. Because they take it as, the textbook is so old school to take it. You should know this fundamentally. No, sometimes it's not obvious. I did not realize all this until I was teaching this course for the past 5 years. I was as confused as everyone. Only after the 3rd time of teaching, I'm doing crossover to 30 over problems, I realized that these rules work every time. Okay, so I want you to embrace it. I don't want you to like, hey, it's just true. No, I want you to embrace it. Now I'll give you another scenario. I'll give you another situation. Okay, I want you all to think now. Okay, so I'm going to give you all a few moments. Okay, so now we have a different situation. Same beam. Oh, I think I overcopied. Same beam. Okay, right now I want to okay, so now, right, Vy is from the top. My area of interest is where? My area of interest is beta. What is the area that we have to consider? Anyone? So rule number 1 is simple, right? Rule number two says what? Analysis is from the datum. So this is the datum, right? Rule number 3 say it has to start from y variable, y max. So it can be from here. It will start from here or from here or y max. So your analysis direction, these are your analysis direction. Right? This is your analysis direction. Right? And then rule number 4 says what? It cannot cross the what? Cross the centroid. So can someone tell me, okay, what area do we concern? What area do we analyze?
From the bottom.
Yep. To where?
To point B.
Beta. Well done. This is the area of concern. With that, you comply to rule 1, rule 2, rule 3, and rule what? Rule 4. Right? It's not based on what? I did not say that it's based, the start of the shear force is going to start from what? Vy. Never have I mentioned that. Never will I mention that. Okay, so these 4 rules, right? These 4 rules are critical. Okay, in this topic, what's important? There are another set of formula. So we have V, Q is equal to VQ over I, and then you have the shear is equal to VQ over IT, right? And then we also define that when it's shear, when this is VZ, you take IYY, QY divided by what? T, right? Then if you to do a summary on this topic, okay, the rules and the summary of how to apply, this page is so critical, right? This page that we have written. If you're going to watch this video again, or when you're driving or whatsoever, you're going to don't do it when you're driving, okay? It's suicidal. These are the rules. And the orientation, this is the most critical. Listen, this we're going to apply not just here. Later on, after your term test, we're going to apply bending moment. It's the same thing in terms of second moment of area. Okay, the unique feature over here is generic. The unique feature over here is generic. Okay, so we'll be coming back to here again. Right. Now, I'm pretty sure the lecture will go beyond the standard. I don't think I can finish by 12. So what I propose is I'm going to finish this example. Okay, if those I understand that some of you have appointment. Okay, go. Okay, because all this will be what? Recorded. Okay, so those of you that can be here, be here. Okay, if those of you have to go make appointment, go. Okay, but I want to complete this example because then you can do your homework and then you can do your quiz. Okay, so this is we are going to integrate everything now. Okay,
we're going to question, sir. Sorry for interrupting.
Yes.
I'm just really confused about the datum line. What's the purpose of that?
The datum line is the centroid.
Okay, and then the point beta. The point beta. What's that?
The beta is an arbitrary point that I decided that I'm interested on the shear stress at that point.
Okay, that makes much more sense.
Okay, so it's a different case now.
Okay, thank you.
Beta is a point that I just want to know. Okay.
Right.
So in the question, okay, so I'm going to show you the question now. So we're going to look at this question now. Okay, so we're going to look at this example. Hey, how come you did not copy? So you will have this example. Okay. Okay. You have this example. So example number 1.